Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the 49ers. And it's the Panthers quarterback. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Panthers are moving on. They are now 1 win away from the Super Bowl. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they play host to the New England Patriots. And it's the New England defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the air and throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. The Pats are moving on. They are now 1 win away from the Super Bowl. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers hosting the Washington Commanders. And here's the Packer wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Packers are moving on. They are now 1 win away from the Super Bowl. And with that, the divisional round is complete. We're down to 4. Next Sunday night, we will know the Super Bowl matchup. Until then, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from Orlando.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Carolina Panthers. On the visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys coming in feeling pretty good and ready to prove they're the superior team in the conference. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. His guys earned the right to host this game, and now just 1 win away from solidifying their spot as the best team in the conference. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So just a disastrous start to a playoff game as they fumble away the opening kickoff.
It's so simple. Ball security, so important in a game like this.
Here we go. Set.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
Ready,
From the gun, they'll try. Now the ball comes loose, and the Packers pick it up. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Check pink. Come on.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Packers first down.
Yellow. Line.
On the option, Love will hang on to it. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
97.
On the 17-yard line.
Left. Blue check.
Counter play with Jacobs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun. Love. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Derek Brown with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. The Carolina offense about ready to go.
Here we go.
And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
A good positive play there, 9 yards, but still 3rd and long.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's taken down inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 20.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Rico Dowdle taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers have struck first in this NFC title game. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. getting the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready, yellow, 22.
To throw now. Here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 30.
Here we go, set.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Now Love. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Love from the gun. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Nick Scorton in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
3rd and 3.
Here we go. 45. Line. Hut. Go. Set.
They'll set up to throw. They'll try to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. On fourth down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Yellow. Line.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Check.
Here's Love. He'll find Williams on the slant.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think he's going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the first. On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. First and 10 upcoming. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
52 Bradford. Come on.
He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Ready, go. Check, huh?
They'll try a jet sweep with Golden. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Okay,
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. To pass, here's Jordan Love. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will be taken at the 13. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
Strike, check, strike. Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready. Block 40.
Back to throw here. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Second and 10.
Ultra. Go ultra. Let's go. Hut, hut, hut.
They'll set up a throw. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively, and this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Finding room at midfield. Oh, that's just not fair, and now on the run. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Got it.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready, go. 52.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready.
Now back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Following the interception, Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing. Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Love now. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on for the 5th time here today. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Lucas Van Ness. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 20.
Looking to throw. Room past the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Love. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So halftime now here on Sunday night primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our halftime report.
Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the New England Patriots. All right, Brandon, thanks much. This, the first of 2 Championship Sunday matchups. The AFC will crown their champion first, and then later tonight, the NFC will hand out the George Halas Trophy, and that will set our Super Bowl matchup. And this is Travion Henderson. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. And time for a look at how we got here, the playoff bracket in the AFC. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
And the Panthers, first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard.
Down. Ready. Go. Set.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
That's good for the Panthers.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Let's cut.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Third down.
Love. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Derek Brown, his second sack of the night. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
At their own 2-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. And he loses the football a second time. And the Packers pick it up. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Ready, go.
The 16-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. To throw now. Here's Love. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The kick by Carlson is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is caught by Evans. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. This is caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Hey,
3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Chuba Hubbard from a yard out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. And oh, it's wide right. No good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Love. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Finding room at midfield. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Down.
The Packers' 15-yard line.
32.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And oh, it's wide right. No good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Love will sneak it, and I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
17. Set. Hut.
They'll try and run with a fullback Johnson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He's shoving his way inside the 35. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yellow, line.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. Taken down at the 30.
Jacobs again, ball carrier. He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Quick, yellow.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Love from the gun. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 23. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Set, ready. Set, hut.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 18. And the Panthers first down.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Packers are right back in this football game. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38.
52 blue.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Love. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
To the left side, he's got McMillan. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. It's a quarterback sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Got it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. He'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Completes the pass to Evans on the comebacker. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal.
And that is going to sail wide right. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-score game at 16. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game. And that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. And he works free. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Packers, first down.
Working out of the gun. Love. He hits Jacobs here on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Packers, first down. A gain of 21 yards.
Throwing. Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Love. He's got it to Williams. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this is going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
15 yards. That's another Packers first down. First and
Love now. Touchdown. Savion Williams from 4 yards out. And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Love throwing for it. That's caught. But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the fourth. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Second and 9 now. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
32. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Down.
They'll look to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So here's Love and the Packers, down by 13, a minute 50 to play. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Love. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Love looking to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
And it's third.
Here's Love. Throw out wide is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is fourth down. Now Love. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock, look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off.
Strike. Check. Strike. Come on. Set.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. backwards, back to the 33. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with second down coming up.
Let's go now. Ready.
The play action fake. They look to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now third down and very long.
Brings up third down.
Set.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Now with that interception, you feel like we've got a ball game again. Remember, two-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Love looking to throw it. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's third down. Love. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here we go. Here we go.
Desperation time here. Love on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may do it for this NFC title game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. The Panthers are NFC champs. As we sign off here, thanks for watching, and good night. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
presentation of the National Football League.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion New England Patriots taking on the champions from the NFC, the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Oh, what a move. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. Throw right side, going to be taken. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about guys like Phillip Rivers, Randall Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon. But they never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is in his second NFL season, already getting his chance. And welcome back to Dan Marino. Another superstar made it in his second year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Let's go.
They run again with Dowdle. The 20, 5, touchdown, Carolina. Rico Dowdle with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. As he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. New England's offense set to go. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Throwing here is May. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New England.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action.
His pass. Complete to number 8, Stephon Diggs. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Looking to throw, May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
To the air, May. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And they're going to go with a jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and he loses the football a 2nd time. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Here's May. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. They go play action now. May. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. He gets past one man. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. Carolina getting set to take the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
Ready.
Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for 28 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They're going to look to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
To throw, it's May. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down is May. Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And a catch right side by Evans. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They run here with Dowdle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of 1 quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. 14-7 is the score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. And we are back, Super Bowl 61. Thanks for joining us, everybody, nationwide and around the globe as both teams get set to begin the 2nd quarter. And we are back, Super Bowl 61. Thanks for joining us, everybody, nationwide and around the globe as both teams get set to begin the 2nd quarter. Dowdle is in. Touchdown, Carolina. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. New England trying to get a place on offense. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
New England.
Play action. May. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. From the gun, it's May. Over the middle, complete. It's Henry. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
On play action, May. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are.
Look at the big man rumble. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Patriot offense back out, getting set to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. May going to give it to Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the shotgun, it's May. And this complete to Henry over the middle.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
And he is caught. And they're well past past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down.
First down, New England.
And they go play action with May. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Henderson going to run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Patriots.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. He finds Douglas complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots are back within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Panthers, first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and a yard.
Fight. Stand.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man. That's Leggett. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Hey, check mega. Set. Ready. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Down. Hut.
Looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now he'll take, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And quickly, they get to the line.
A loss of 13 yards.
Go ultra.
It's 2nd down.
Now back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll set up a throw. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. The final 2nd ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here, as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 95 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
And a Patriot first down.
Now they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They're going to throw. May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll throw with May. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They go play action now. May. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs from 6 yards away. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
Their own 26-yard line.
Yellow, line. Hut, hut.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard
Black,
line.
95. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a first down.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the
Ready.
41-yard line.
Red, 38. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Sanders, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And down to the 19-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Here we go. Set.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up first and goal.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Boy, shifts past him. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show them.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing here is May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Henderson running straight ahead. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
To the air, May. He finds his man, complete. It's Douglas. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw, it's May. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. On first down, it's Henderson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, May with it. For the left side, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Douglas. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 61. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the 4th quarter, which is coming up next. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcoming you back to Super Bowl 61, 3 quarters in the books and ready to go for the 4th. Welcoming you back to Super Bowl 61, 3 quarters in the books and ready to go for the 4th. Here's the 2nd and 7. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. On play action, they'll throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Henderson. He juked him. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson, 31 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. This Super Bowl, it has had it all so far. All tied fourth quarter as it kicks away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this fourth quarter. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as good running gets him to about the 44. 108 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl.
45, White. Set.
They go play action here on first down. That one completes him again. And he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over in that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready, go, set.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
I'd have to say that's a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up a first down and not a touchdown.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And the Panthers
Set, hut. Ready.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
This will be caught at about the 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Ready.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Play action. May. He finds Douglas complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. On play action, May. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. DJ Waddle. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. 2nd and 14. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry from 13 yards out. And the Pats are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This Super Bowl, it has had it all so far. All tied 4th quarter as it kicks away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now onto the field. Here come the Panthers. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. 135 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed 1st down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the 1st, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
17.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. To the left side, he's got McMillan.
not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Their 48-yard line.
Now back to throw. That one complete to Ligon. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go. 10, 45. What?
Young. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Check, huh?
Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Set, ready. Ready.
Here's a give up the middle.
No gain on the play. He's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Four quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
OT in the Super Bowl, something the Patriots know all about, and they'll once again get the ball first as we start this overtime session. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they scored first, game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 55 yards. Looking to throw. May. Quick completion to Henry. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Well, things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already preparing for their opportunity to go on the field and close out this game.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. From the shotgun, it's May. They'll try to, and this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
49. Panthers 42.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers about ready to take over. And CD, the pressure is on here. Only a touchdown on this series will prevent their season from coming to an end right here, right now.
And this is why the postseason overtime rules were changed, giving to 4 teams an opportunity to respond in this type of a situation, because in the past, this game would already be over, and the losing team would be making off-season plans. Now they've earned their way into a postseason. They do get a chance to answer after the other team scores first.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Harold Landry in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic, this is coached in a big way.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Milton Williams. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. What can Young do in the OT? And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. And it's another Super Bowl title for the New England Patriots. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever.